Howdy folks, welcome back to SoarvivorCraft. I'm the Tall Turtle and it is a beautiful morning. And why is it a beautiful morning? And why do we have glare over my head? Because we're playing with shaders today. And yes, these shaders are kind of broken. And we'll talk about that later, but just ignore that for right now. We're playing with shaders today. Optifine 1.13.1 has officially been released at the time of this recording. So I just threw in my shaders that aren't working appropriately, and we'll talk about shader options later too. But we're going to start with this because it's better than nothing, and I didn't realize we were going to have some problems, so I didn't look for any new shaders yet. But anyway, I look like I just literally crawled out of a mine with the dirt all over my character, which is actually pretty awesome because, you know, it's Minecraft after all. So we have a few things we're going to do today. It's going to be a very different episode. So if this is the first time you've seen me play, please check out the other videos and the future videos, and don't use this as a representation of my channel. But I'm going to record this anyway and keep it as part of the SoarvivorCraft series. And it's going to be a great time. Oh, I love shaders. I miss shaders during the day. I can't stand shaders at night. And we're actually going to talk about my love-hate relationship with shaders. But first we actually have something to do, some actual gameplay. And that is we're going to name our donkey before it gets dark. I thought of a name for the donkey. Oh my gosh, my frame rates are so bad because I'm doing some other things. What are we at, like 30 frames per second? Oh my gosh. This is not working. I normally get, like, I have this locked at 60, but when it wasn't locked, I would get 75 to 85 frames per second with shaders. So there's something seriously broken. Actually, dynamic lighting. There we go. There's something seriously broken because, oh, whatever. We won't even worry about it. As long as we're above 30, I don't care. Alright, let's see here. We're going to grab a name tag. I should have some name tags left. And we are going to name this name tag. And that'll be our gameplay for the episode. And then the rest we're going to talk about shaders. If I can navigate. I'm going to name this thing, but I'm not going to tell you what it is yet till we get to the donkey. Alright, name tag has been named. And we're going to run out front here. Ignore the crappy chests. We'll just fake it with dynamic lighting. There we go. I forgot about dynamic lighting. I also noticed Optifine, my glass is no longer connected, which is amazing because I've said many times before, I actually stopped running Optifine because I cannot stand connected glass, because with this texture pack, it would just be open spaces. But this looks fantastic. So I think I might run Optifine again. Oh, zoom works too. Nice. Yeah, I might actually run Optifine. We'll have to see. Oh yeah, that's right. The clouds go in the right direction now with shaders and Optifine. That's awesome. Man, I missed this. Anyway, we got to get going here before it gets dark. I guess we got like 15 minutes left because we have longer days. All right, let's name this donkey. Come here, buddy. Your name is now going to be Gordon. And why did I pick Gordon? Because there's a band that I listen to. I'm not going to tell you what it is. Let's see if you know. There's a band I listen to, and when they had their first CD come out 30 years ago, I think it was 30 years ago, they just had a celebration, you think I'd remember. 30 years ago, their first CD came out, and they named it Gordon because they said, everybody knows somebody named Gordon. And guess what? I don't. I've thought about that over the years. I've never known anybody named Gordon. So now we know something named Gordon. It might be a character or an animal in a game, but now I know a Gordon. So that is the donkey's name, Gordon. So that's one thing I wanted to do. That's only gameplay we're going to do. The rest of this we are going to, I'm going to leave some room in my inventory. We're going to just look with shaders. We're going to talk about shaders, and we're going to go to the shopping district and look at spawn in the shopping district with shaders. And then we are going to start selling some shulker boxes in the mod shop, because I found out, even though we're reopening the end, at the time of this recording, we're reopening the end in a few days. There are a lot of people who have no interest, they've told me, in going to the end. But they want shulker boxes for the projects, because we have mostly builders on this site. So because we have mostly builders, I'm going to sell shulker boxes in the mod shop, because the mods sell the, like, unusual or difficult to get items, so that everybody has a fair chance. So we're going to do that too. So otherwise, let's just check out our oceanside resort here with shaders on. I should really fill that in quick. I'm not going to, though. The water, you know, typical shader stuff. I just love how this is so nice in the daytime. So let's, as we're reviewing things, let's also talk about, oh, look at this. The bed's broken. And the glass panes are coming up as glass of water. That's funny. Futuristic. It's broken. I'll tell you what these are in a minute. That water's not doing anything though. But anyway, love-hate relationship with shaders. I love shaders during the day. And I used to only play Minecraft with shaders. My PC can handle it. I got some other stuff running in the background. Like I said, normally I get like 60 frames per second or something. My PC can handle it. Love the way it looks. Oh, I also noticed my trees are not moving. My grass isn't moving. Man, these are broken. Anyway, I love the way shaders look. I mean, just look at that. And with this texture pack, it's like mostly realistic. It's as realistic as you can get anyway. However, when it comes to dark areas and nights, I can't stand shaders. Like, I stay out of caves. I don't go out at night. It's just so dark that I can't stand it. And I do have my brightness turned up all the way bright, because that's the first thing people ask, is they're like, well, turn up your brightness. It is all the way bright. They're like, try different shaders. Well, in the past, I tried like 24 different shaders, and these are the ones I like. And what am I using? I'm using the SEUS. Hang on, I'll show you in a second. Version 11, whatever that is, which obviously is broken. So I also tried the SEUS Renewed version 1 that came out like 3 weeks ago. And I can't stand those at all. So, and with all this broken stuff, I can kind of stand this. But, and I've tried the the field of view ones. I've tried the dynamic. I've tried the standard. I've tried the extreme. I've tried everything. Man, I forgot about dynamic lighting with Optifine. I feel like I'm relearning all this stuff that I've been doing for years. Anyway, I'll look at this. Yeah, see that glass? Looks like water. Anyway, I love shaders during the day. I mean, look at this. Look at this. This looks like a $70 game or something between the texture pack and the shaders. But when it gets dark, I just can't stand it. So, well, this area would be okay because it's all lit up. But caves, I have some episodes on my other series from years ago that I'll go into a cave or even run around, in the grasslands at night, and I wouldn't see a zombie until it started hitting me. And that's just so stressful that I just can't stand it. So I stopped playing with shaders. And besides, without Optifine being updated for 1.13 until now, I really couldn't play with shaders on this server anyway. I know other people kind of use the betas and stuff, but I couldn't stand it. That's really funny that that's kind of broken. So that's my love-hate relationship with shaders. I was going to say more about it, but I think you got my point. I will show you the other shaders I was trying in a moment. And yes, I will. I have been inspired now. Look at that. I have been inspired to check out other shaders now, because I know, like I said, there's like 12 popular ones, but I think there's over 100 you can get. Oh, this will make it look like you're actually in the shower. That's awesome. So I will be doing that off camera though, or maybe I'll collect a dozen and then we'll try them together in another episode. I'm not sure. But anyway, let me check my to-do list. I did turn off the Minecraft clouds, by the way, in case you were wondering. Those are the clouds from the shaders. I blabbed way too much about my love-hate relationship with shaders. And I do want to show this at night, but it'll be a little bit. And then we're going to talk about spawn. We're going to run over to spawn in shaders. So let's go back down here so we can wait for it to be night up here. And we will check on my little cave thing. If I can remember how to get there. Actually, we can just get there from here. See, look how dark this is. And this is all lit up above level 8. Let's just go down here. Oh, my dogs are barking. Oh, what? Is there monsters on the other side of this wall? Whoa. Where are all these monsters coming from? What? They're not in my cave. They must be on the side of that wall. I must have an unlit area over there. Huh, I never go that way, so. Anyway, so, I mean, it looks amazing. You know, if you look over here without falling down. I mean, it looks amazing, but if you can think about it, without this being lit up, it's just pitch black until you run into something. Anyway, let's see what else. Well, let's open this. Now, the nether with shaders never works. And the end with shaders is reversed. Your blacks are whites and your whites are black, so you can't see anything. I guess we can hop in the nether a little bit, just because it's all lit up. So yeah, it's not too bad. I mean, the glowstone really glows and everything. That's awesome. Let's see if I have any mail since we're down here. I haven't checked this mailbox in a really long time. Oh, mail. Look at that. Book and a quill. It's unsigned, though, which means we can't see who wrote it. Let's see. Hi, Tall Turtle. I found my way to your nether box. I'd love if you came to my base. I will. It's still pretty simple. Simple is good. I'm a minimalist anyway. Coordinates. I also have a place in Hoshido, but that can wait until I tour the town. I'm also starting to do less plays and would love to tour the live or Discord chat, blah, blah. Awesome. Similar time zone. Mostly likely around after. I'm letting you read this, by the way. I don't need to read this to you like a child. Every PM. Awesome. Well, thank you, Nursing Geek. I hope you are okay with me sharing this. I'm sure you are, because everybody knows I record. It's not a secret. If I'm on the server, I'm recording. Everybody knows that. So I don't worry too much about anything being too private. This is awesome. Yes, Nursing Geek. I would love to record with you, absolutely. And yes, I will try to get your YouTube channel from you and include it in my links below. Those of you who are watching, I have a link to everybody's SoarvivorCraft series, if they have one, in the description below. I don't want to leave anybody out. Okay, yeah, see, the nether, I mean, this is okay, because, see, yeah, the nether just doesn't work well for some reason with shaders. This isn't too bad, but if we were going to the open nether, super fast, let's see what this looks like. Man, this is funny. I'm like, geez, I'm only going to have a 5-minute video. How am I going to fill a full episode with shaders? Well, we're already 15 minutes in, and I'm not even halfway done. See, this is like unusable. It's not terrible, but like, see that pigman? We didn't even see him until we came up to the light. You know, so if you got certain mobs, like if you're in another fortress or something right now, there's no way you'd see your enemies. There's just no way. It'd be too late. So the nether, it's okay if it's built up, but if it's a brand new raw nether, you can't use shaders in the nether. In the end, everything gets inverted, so the void is always pure white. You can't, it's unusable. In fact, if you want to see what I'm talking about, go back to my Kappa Crew series when we fought the dragon, and you'll see what I'm talking about. Just search it on the channel. Anyway, I love the lighting and how this works. So let's hop back on top and see if we can get some night views. And then we will check out spawn with shaders. Man, I do miss this though. Like I said, I used to only play like this back in the day. Ooh, look at that. The magma blocks. And then you got the whatchamacallit things. Glowstone. Why am I having a hard time talking? Anyway, I don't know what happened to these chests, but I mean, if we walk around dynamic lighting, they're okay. You want to walk around with a sword or something, you know, at night. You don't want to walk around dynamic lighting. Like if it were night right now, that just wouldn't work. All right, let's put this book away. I think I'm keeping books here that people have given me. Yes, I am. Very nice. All right, let's see. I guess we will for sure at least run Optifine though. Let's check the front mailbox. With the dynamic lighting and glasses not connected anymore. Look at that, the daylight comes through. With the dynamic lighting, see that? And the non-connected glass, I will continue to run Optifine. Absolutely I will. But shaders, we'll have to do a lot of research. So I'm going to let it get dark. And then we'll have a look around at night. And then we'll hop to spawn and do our mod shop thing. And our tour of the town. Just kidding. There are two things I want to talk about first. Another thing with that love-hate relationship about shaders is, see when the sun goes behind things, it looks like it's getting dark now. But we still have a third of our day left. So what I used to do is I would run inside at this time and hide because it's dark, right? Well, not really. So then I would waste a third of my day, you know, thinking it was dark already. How awesome is this? So that's something else that I didn't like. See, look how dark it is in there, but it's not dark in there. It's like light level 12 everywhere. All right, now we'll wait for it to get night. We'll have a night tour, and then we will head to spawn. So it's getting to be night now, finally, and our lights just turned on, and there's our park that's all dark on purpose. And it looks awesome if we were in peaceful mode, but you can see how dark it would be, and you can't see anything otherwise. And I've done tests too where I'll take a screenshot without shaders and a screenshot with shaders, and you'd see all the mobs at night without them, and then when you turn them on, the shaders, you can't see anything. See how dark it gets in the dark spots? See that? Look how dark it is. Like normally you'd see a creeper standing there or something, right? But you can't at all. Can't see anything. So it makes it kind of challenging, but maybe some people like that challenge. Otherwise, this is what the base looks like at night. Of course, it's all lit up, so it looks fine. But let's hop down and head up to the resort and check that out quickly. So it looks not too bad. Can't peek in the cabins because they're all dark in there, right? Not bad at all. Looking good. But overall, I don't like shaders at night. It's just too startling. But this looks pretty cool. Again, we know it's already safe. Already saw the cave. That's not going to change at night, but we can look around down here. See, the water gets really dark. The moon is reflecting on that one square. And so not too bad. I mean, this looks pretty realistic. This is how it will look in real life if it were nighttime. But in real life, you don't have creepers sneaking up on you, right? Or skeletons shooting you. That rod looks cool. So anyway, let's see here. I want to show you then what the dark, look at that. It looks awesome, again, if we were in peaceful mode. But there's a bunch of mobs down here. I guarantee it. But only way to see them, like I can't see anything. I got a 24-inch monitor, and I can't see anything. Like I can't see a block until I run into it. I certainly wouldn't be able to see holes. Now, of course, you can walk around dynamic lighting. See that creeper? See? I don't see a creeper there, but I turn dynamic lighting, and there's a creeper. Now, you don't want to walk around with dynamic lighting, because if you do, then you need to fight something like that skeleton. I just now saw him. Let's say you got to fight something and go to your sword. Now you can't see what you're doing, right? See here all the mobs? You can't see them, though. I can't see anything unless you're on dynamic lighting. And look at that, see? Look at all the zombies. So you get the point. I think I've said the same thing a dozen times. So you get the point. Shaders at night, I can't stand them. If you know of shaders that at night are usable, let me know, because people say they use them and I can't figure it out. Like I said, my brightness is already cranked up. It's just so doggone dark. So now we're just gonna wait for day. We have 15-minute nights though, so it's gonna be a while. I'm gonna go start myself some lunch in real life, and I'll come back when it's daytime. But once it's day, we'll go to spawn and we'll check out the shaders in the daytime at spawn, and then I'll show you the two SEUS shaders. The one we're using now, which clearly have some issues, and then the new SEUS shaders, which I can't stand at all. So we'll talk about that when it gets daytime. I'll see you a couple seconds for you, a good 15 minutes for me. What a beautiful day in the shopping district at Wolfboro. I just love this weather so much. I'm honestly stalling for the rain to clear so we can check this place out in the daytime. But it's not. It's very rainy. That's okay. It's still really pretty to look at. It's almost like a wonderland of sorts, like a mystical wonderland. I mean, check this out. I thought that was a zombie pigman. We'll just enjoy the flyby here while we're waiting for the sun to clear up. I love the reflections on the ground with the water on the grass and the stone, especially the stone. Is that awesome how that works? That is so cool. And the lit up magma blocks. All right, rain, go away. I don't have all day to record in real life. I'm very limited on time, so I might have to do this another time and splice it together. But let's enjoy what we're given right now. Isn't this just amazing to look at with shaders? I love it. But I really don't think I'm going to play with shaders, because too many things are broken with these shaders, and then night is so dark. Unless, of course, I can find shaders that aren't so bad in the nighttime. Look at the river. That is so neat. Oh, there's Paul's house along the Salmon Run River. There you go, Paul, with shaders. That's what it looks like in the rain, in the gloomy weather anyway. Let's see, what do we have over here? Ooh, thunder. We don't need that right now. There's the fountain. That's where you start when you join the server. Wow, this is really cool. This is screenshot worthy. 100%. Look at this. Wow. This is really cool. You're right, I'm not talking. I am going to be silent for a minute and just let you enjoy this. I apologize for the Discord sounds, but I used to have my notifications turned off so they wouldn't make sound during recording, but as a moderator I really need to be on top of things, so I turn my Discord sounds back on. So I apologize that you hear the Discord blip in my videos, but that's just how it's going to be. I think everybody can understand. And just like that, the sun comes out and dries up all the rain, and the itsy bitsy turtle can fly around again. So let's see here. I guess we could do another tour from the sky, although that looked pretty awesome to be on the ground too. Wow. Let's see. We'll do a quick tour from the sky, and then we'll look at it from the ground, and then we will talk about the two shaders that I've tried. And then I'm going to start doing some research for some other shaders. So I like your input for shaders that are not too dark at night, so that I can play at night and not get attacked by monsters. Alright, so on the ground now, let's see. Let's start at the beginning. Where's the beginning of the shopping district? I can't remember. But this just looks so awesome. I don't know why it thinks glass is water. I have no idea. We'll check the other shaders too in a minute and see. Okay, so here's this one of the starts of the shopping district. I'm not going to be able to cover the whole thing, of course, or we'd end up with a 2-hour episode, but I'm just going to quickly go by here. You can always pause or rewind the tape if you want to look at something more. That is so neat. Wow. I love it. Well, I'm totally turned around because I did not realize that was on that side. I thought that dragon was over there. I'm all screwed up. Alrighty, let's see here. Let's show you the other shaders I was using. Actually, no, you know what? There's something over here I want to show you first. I want to see what this looks like down here with shaders. Yes, because I know they put a lot of work in this corner too. I mean, everybody's put in a lot of work, but I wanted to see the glass. Yes, that's exactly what I wanted to see, was the water. It looks like, you know, modern with the thin waterfall along the glass like they have at the Science Museum here in Minnesota. In Minnesota, the Science Museum. Whoa, that's amazing. But anyway, they have this type of thing where it's like water, thin water going down the glass. It's really cool. It looks exactly like that too. Ooh, the reflections too. Anyway, let's see. Let's try the other shaders here. So, whoa. So what I'm using right now is I'm using just the SEUS, which is Sonic Ether's Unbelievable Shaders, version 11. It's been around for a long time. But there's a new version now called the Renewed version, version 1, and I can't stand it. It's way too bright, and it's even more broken than this. But let me just show you quick. See that? That looks like a game again. I cannot stand this. And the stuff doesn't move. Why? I wonder why that broke. Remember when the grass would move and the trees would move. But actually this looks better outside. Inside this is completely black. Anyway, can we go inside the shop here and look? Yeah, see how dark this is, how much darker that is when you're inside. So this is just too bright. Oh my goodness. See, I can't stand it. Let's do this scene right here, and I'll switch back to the other shaders, the regular SEUS. See how much better this looks. Darker, more realistic. So anyway, that is my shader episode. I told you I would do a shader episode the moment Optifine was released, and I did. This episode didn't go any way as I planned it. I had a whole like step-by-step list of how this episode was going to go, and it didn't go that way at all. So that's another reminder for me. Do not plan my episodes ahead of time, because then I get all discombobulated. Pretty much every episode I do is just fly by the seat of my pants. This one, I had a plan, and it didn't work out very well. So anyway, hopefully you enjoyed the episode. If you found me by accident, please like, please subscribe. Before I become a subscriber, thank you for your continuing support. Check out the links to all the other survivors in the description below. There's at least a dozen or two of us recording regularly. And hopefully you enjoy the shader episode. That's what this is called, is the shader episode. Will we play this series with shaders again? I don't know. 50-50 chance, depending on what I can find, or if I can just get used to these at night. So I'm just going to fly around here and do a long, slow fade in the video, and I'll catch you in the next episode.